Oh.
No, go. Go ahead.
You're like, I'm trying to film content, and I'm like, goodbye, eyes.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back. I'm so excited to take you guys along to my Skin Pharm appointment today for today's vlog. This is going to be so much fun. This is not paid or sponsored or anything like that when it comes to Skin Pharm. I just wanted to take you guys along to this appointment to show you exactly what I've been doing for my skincare over the past year because my skin has completely changed. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a background of my skin and how it's kind of been over the past couple years and where I'm at now and how Skin Pharm has like really positively impacted my life with my skin. Now I do want to say I accidentally deleted this first intro video. So this is what my skin looks like a few days later, which I told you guys I was going to show you guys a clip of what my skin looks like after I did the treatments that you guys are about to see in the video. But everything happens for a reason. Like I was really upset that I deleted it, but then I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'll just do an intro and show you guys how good and glowy my skin is looking right now so you guys can get a little bit of the tea of what goes on. But let me give you guys a background of my skin and also just Skin Pharm in general. So we're gonna start from the beginning. When I got off of hormonal birth control 4 years ago, growing up, I never really dealt with severe acne. I'm very lucky for that. My skin was just relatively normal, I would say. Like, I would say I have like combo skin, like oily. I would probably lean on the more oily side, but I kind of had just like the normal teenage breakouts. I was on birth control for like 7, almost 8 years, and I felt like that kind of contained a lot of my breakouts, but I would still just have normal breakouts here and there. I got off of birth control and about the 6 to 8 month mark, my skin really started to flare up. And from then on, I would go through these cycles of like, I would change my skincare routine when my skin would flare up, and then it would start to work, and then it would work for a couple months. I'd be like, oh my God, my skin's amazing. The skincare routine is amazing. You guys, everybody try it out. And then I would fall into a cycle again of my skin breaking out over and over. So I went to the dermatologist probably like 1.5 years, 2 years ago. And my dermatologist appointment was very interesting because I walked in and I was not even in the chair for longer than 3 minutes before she sent me out the door with a prescription. She literally took one look at my skin. She didn't ask about my skincare routine, not about like anything that I do with my routine, lifestyle habits, nothing. She just took a look and she's like, okay, I'm going to prescribe clindamycin gel and then tretinoin. And she just slapped me the prescription and I left. She didn't even tell me how to use it at all. So I was like, oh wait, this was like 2 years ago when the tretinoin hype was everything, and it still is, but like it was all over social media, right? So I was like, oh, this is perfect. I got a tretinoin prescription. Like this is gonna be great. So I started just slapping it on my raw skin. I did not know how to use it at all. I should have done my research. I wish you would have told me, but I should have done my research, and I didn't know what I was doing before it was already too late. I completely damaged my skin barrier, and I thought that I was purging because you go through the tretinoin purge. I was like, oh, I'm just purging. Like you have to just wait it out and wait it out. But months would go by. My skin was raw. It was red. It was peeling and dry and cracked all the time. It was nonstop breaking out. And I'm like, is this the tretinoin purge, or am I like, is everything okay? And they're like, oh, it's just the tretinoin purge, just stay with it. I realized that I completely ruined my skin barrier and that I do fall on the very sensitive skin side. So then fast forward, I tried to figure out things on my own. I started using more gentle cleansers, a simple skincare routine that kind of worked, but what I was dealing with, not as much with breakouts, I still would deal with it here and there, but my hyperpigmentation was one of my biggest insecurities. So I found Skin Pharm here in Nashville. My friend Kylie recommended it because they have one in Dallas, Austin. They just opened up one in Raleigh and Charlotte, I think, or Charleston, South Carolina, and Raleigh, North Carolina. And then they have a few in Nashville and then one in Franklin. It started, I think the first one was in Nashville, and she's like, you have to go to Skin Pharm. I see them in Dallas, like, you've got to go. So I was like, fine, twist my arm. So I go and I finally meet Kevin, who's the love of my life. You guys are going to fucking love him. He is the best. So he is a PA, and all of the people who work at Skin Pharm are either PAs or nurse practitioners. So they are licensed. They are absolutely wonderful, amazing. And basically what Kevin has been since February, he's kind of been like a personal trainer, but for my skin. So I've been able to reach out to him and be like, hey, this is going on. Like, what should I do? And it's just been like so amazing and so helpful. So I told him when I first went in, I was like, okay, definitely like my flare-ups. I want to, stop the acne flare-ups, but the biggest thing is the hyperpigmentation. I had such redness and discolorated skin, and I was like, I just am very insecure about it. I always feel like I have to wear a skin tint or makeup out because my skin is just not even, I'm not wearing an ounce of makeup right now, and look at how even my skin tone is. Now I'll show you guys like before pictures too as well. Before I tell you what we did to treat this, I have to say that this is very expensive. This is not cheap at all. This is an investment. I think now that I am, 8-9 months into this whole entire experience, this isn't just like a one-time thing that I've done and I'm like, oh, I'm obsessed, like my life has changed. I've been doing this almost for a year now, and I can tell you hands down, it has been so worth the investment. And it makes me realize that all of the famous people who have like skincare, like Hailey Bieber, Kylie Jenner, like all the people who have perfect skin, they get these kinds of treatments, like professional medical grade treatments, to give them the skin that they have. So of course, when they create skincare lines, like of course their skin's gonna be perfect and even toned and everything like that. But that's besides the point. Not saying that their skincare isn't good, but now I'm like, oh, this is all making sense on how they don't even have a blemish on their face, because I'm starting to kind of see, because what I'm trying to tell you is that like I'm basically Hailey Bieber and Kylie Jenner. No, I'm kidding, but now it's starting to make sense. So this isn't cheap. Their skincare is not cheap. None of these procedures are cheap. They do amazing packages and they're always running sales and deals, but this is not something that is cheap by any means, and I want to get that out of the way first and foremost. Okay, so what I've been doing is BBL photofacial, it's light laser therapy. That has been the biggest difference in my hyperpigmentation and my acne. So we did blue light for 4 months, and blue light kills acne bacteria that's kind of underneath your skin. 100% helped with that. And then we did yellow light as well, and yellow light treats reds and browns, so any kind of hyperpigmentation or sun damage. And my skin is so fucking even. Like I look at my skin in the mirror and I'm like so confident in it now, and I never thought that I would get to this place. And then that paired with good skincare. So I've been using Skin Pharm skincare, and why am I saying skincare? Skincare? I swear I'm getting like an accent out here. I don't know. Being around my mother too, she's from New York too. So sometimes like I just spent dinner with them last night and she says these words and I'm like, I'm starting to sound more and more like my mother the more that I grow up. Anyways, what was I saying on another tangent? I'm literally sweating right now. I'm like so excited to talk to you guys about this. But so, okay, we did the photo laser therapy, photo light therapy. And then the next thing we did was obviously good skincare. So I use it all from Skin Pharm and everything like that. I haven't used really anything else besides Skin Pharm, besides some like masks or something. And then the Tower 28 spray, I really like that, like after workouts, if I'm running errands or if I'm like flying and traveling and whatnot. And then we do gold infusions, which is like just a bunch of like good juices that it's like a mini microneedling. They stamp it into your skin, but it's not enough to go below the surface. It just kind of like pokes into your skin. It creates more of like a collagen boost. I do it with PRP. So they draw my blood, they spin it, they get the PRP and they kind of inject it back into your skin. There's a little bit of Botox, and there's a little bit of Dysport, which is filler, but again, it's like so minimal and it's not enough. It kind of just plumps, hydrates, and clarifies your skin, which is awesome. So I've been doing that every like 6 to 8 weeks, just depending on when I get into an appointment. Oh my God, I'm literally like screaming at you guys right now. This is just so much, but this is what my skin looks like up close. I'm not wearing any makeup at all. I'm still dealing, as you guys know, with some like breakouts up on my forehead. I don't know if you can kind of see. I feel like it's just kind of like, I don't know if it's like coming out, just some blackheads coming out. But yeah, that is who I see. You guys are going to meet Kevin. You're going to go to Skin Pharm with me. You're going to go to this appointment and kind of see what we do and everything like that. You guys are going to love Kevin, and I kind of give you guys just all the tea and the background of it. But that's kind of like an update on my skincare journey. I've vlogged this on TikTok a lot every time I go to an appointment. And again, this isn't paid or anything like that. But I don't talk too much about my skincare because it is so expensive. Like, I just want to be transparent and tell you, like, this is not cheap at all, these procedures and everything like that. But now I understand why so many famous people and celebrities have such perfect skin, and when they do like no filters on their cameras and stuff, like you can see that they have perfect skin and you're like, there's no way that their skincare line made it so they have that good of skin. But they do these kinds of treatments that are super expensive to keep their skin even and everything like that. So it kind of makes sense. Like, I don't know, skincare paired along with like medical grade treatments, I think can give you exactly the results that you want, of course. It's like, what is it saying? It's like, oh, I'm not ugly, I'm just poor. And honestly, yeah, like, holy fuck, this has been a lot. It's been expensive, but it's been worth it. For me personally, you got to pick and choose what you want to invest in. And for me, I feel like I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars just doing the latest trend, doing the latest, like, ointment or oil or whatever spray that people see on TikTok. And you guys think you're easily influenced? Like, I'm so easily influenced. I'm like, oh my God, that's going to change my skin. And then I try it out and I'm like, this is the best thing ever. And then it actually doesn't work, or I just don't end up using it. I'm like, I've wasted so much money on skincare that just hasn't worked for me. And I finally found stuff that's worked for me. So I'm going to wash my face right now. I'm going to take you guys along to the appointment. I know that I'm like chatty Kathy. I just want to give you guys the lowdown, but let's do this. So all I'm going to use right now is the Gentle Cleanser. This is a new product from Skin Pharm. They just released it. If there are a couple products that I would recommend from them, honestly, this Gentle Cleanser is absolutely phenomenal. It feels delicious on your skin, and you could just tell that this is high quality products because it's unscented and it's not colored. Like if you're using skincare products that are super heavily fragranced and also they're colorful, that should be an automatic, like, I don't want to say red flag, but it's a burnt orange flag. You want to steer clear from that kind of stuff. It should just really look plain and simple, and it should have literally no scent to it at all. Like when you smell this is what like good skincare I feel like smells like. And then the youth serum is my absolute favorite. I would say those are like my top two, but I'm just gonna use this right now because I don't want to go in with anything on my skin at all. I want like a fresh, clean face, no skincare. I've been dealing with quite a few breakouts because like I said, these past couple weeks have been so beyond stressful. I mean, this past, like ever since getting Gemma has been so stressful, and I think my skin is reacting to that, which is totally normal. But we have had, oh my God, you guys, so many health issues come up in the past 5 days. We've been to the vet 3 times in the past 5 days, and I just feel grateful and blessed to have the flexibility of scheduling the time and honestly the money to be able to provide care and help with Gemma, because yeah, this past week has been very, very expensive, but I would spend any money in the world on Gemma to help her feel better. We do have pet insurance, which has been a lifesaver. Like, no fucking joke, you guys. Get pet insurance, get pet insurance, get pet insurance. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. It has completely saved us. We got it immediately when we got Gemma. We got spot pet insurance, and it's been really awesome, super easy. We've gotten, like, you just submit, you have to pay out of pocket for the appointment, and then you just submit the claim on the app. It is so easy, and it just direct deposits the refund back into your account, and it covers quite a bit. And there's other options that you could do within like the spot pet insurance on like different coverage plans, but I did the big one because I was like, what if, you know, and that's the thing with puppies in general, but especially if you're rescuing and adopting, which of course adopt and shop responsibly, but we knew what we were getting into, and I was like, we're not going to do this if we don't have the time and the energy and also the money to be able to do this, because we don't know what's going to happen. And also I was like, I'm just a worrywart, so I'm like, I'm definitely going to do pet insurance just in case. And thank God I did, because oh my God, it's so expensive. Okay, now I need to get dressed. I forgot to mention, I have been treating the sun damage on my chest as well. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but I thought I was super cool girl in middle school and high school growing up, and I never wore sunscreen when I played lacrosse. And if you guys aren't familiar with like lacrosse jerseys or pennies, they come down to like here, okay? And I literally have like a perfect permanent red mark almost of sun damage, like broken red blood vessels everywhere, and I'm embarrassed about it. Sun damage is not cool. SPF is hot. Wear your SPF. It has completely, I think, helped with my skin as well. I've been wearing SPF every day for like probably like 2 years now. But yeah, sun damage is not hot at all. It doesn't look good. It's not safe. And also my aunt, my mom's youngest sister, unfortunately passed away from skin cancer about, oh my gosh, 12, 15 years ago. And I think everyone in my family definitely takes an extra precaution because of that. I'm just wiping down my chest here. It's obviously red because I just wiped it down. But we've also been doing the BBL photo facial all the way on my chest as well to treat the sun damage there, and it has helped a ton. These appointments are great because I really don't have to get too ready for it. I like to wear a shirt that is like exposed here, so then I don't have to change or anything, and he can just start lasering the chest away. But I don't do any skincare or makeup or even my hair because I have to put on a headband for when we do the BBL jersey. We've got some spots here on my face. These just came up last night. This one just came up last night. This is a scar here. I still have just some redness left over and whatnot. Nothing too bad. My God, my skin used to be really struggling. You could tell I was struggling a lot. You could tell that my hormones, just like something was not going right in my body, and my skin is just so much better now. but I just have been stressed. I've been stressed and it's showing on my skin. Okay, I am so hungry. I've got to go downstairs and eat. Oh my God. I'm just like looking at myself on the side. I'm like, sleep deprived queen. My man. He made some yummy rice. Is this ground turkey?
It's ground turkey and ground beef.
And ground beef. I love when you do that. Thank you, baby. You cannot go wrong with just rice and a protein.
Yeah, it digests so well for me.
Okay, no, go off.
It does.
No, tell him.
I just want to say that.
I'll hold it.
I just want to say that it digests really well for me, and I recommend it for everyone. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Bye.
No, thank you. You just really are so inspirational to us all. I don't even want to show you guys Gemma. It's so sad. She's in a little surgical suit. Yeah.
Do you think she'll be okay in there?
Yeah, she had a really long morning.
Do you think she'll have to go to the bathroom?
It's just, parenting. Heck. You know me and my car chats. Okay, let's chat about what's been going on with my sweet Gemma Lou. Oh my God. Okay, so last Friday, we went to her vet appointment. It was her last round of vaccinations and she was finally getting her rabies shot. We were so excited because we've been socializing her in small periods, going to like Home Depot. We've been taking her for walks and everything, and she's been doing okay. But I'll be honest and I'll tell you guys, she falls on the more reactive, energetic side of things. She's not aggressive at all. And, a reactive dog doesn't mean that they're aggressive, but it could sometimes mean it, but not always. But she's not aggressive. She's so sweet. She's just so excited. I'm like, oh, she's a puppy. She's new to this world. Like, of course. But I was so excited to dive into training this next week. I was like, I already scheduled some group training sessions with our trainer and everything like that. And after her vet appointment, or during her vet appointment, we saw a new vet this time. She immediately spotted that Gemma has an overbite, and her bottom two canines are basically, with her overbite, poking into the top part of her gums and creating holes in her head, essentially. And she's like, it's caught a little bit too late. This is really heavily impacted. You'll probably have to get surgery. I said, perfect. Okay, great. So then Monday comes around, I get a call from the vet, and the vet that was going to do the surgery is different than our vet that we see, whatever. And she was basically like, I just want to let you know and be totally transparent. I've never done bottom canines before. I usually do molars, front teeth, whatever. And because she's only 4.5 months, canines usually fall out around 6 months. And we're talking millimeters of space between the baby canine and the adult canine. And there are complications that can happen, not life and death, but it's more so just complications with her teeth, etc. And I so appreciate her honesty. And she's like, I refer people to dentists all the time. Would you want a referral? And I said, yes, just to get, all perspectives. So then we reach out to the dentist. We schedule an appointment with them, and we canceled Gemma's surgery with our vet. So now she has a dentist appointment tomorrow. But Monday, before we decided whether we were going to do dentist or surgery, we decided to get her blood work done just in case if we were going to do the surgery, to make sure she's all good to go under anesthesia. We get a call back last night, and basically all of her blood work came back fine, except her white blood cell count is through the roof. And I'm not talking oh, her levels are a little bit high, a little bit of concern. No, I mean, you guys, these white blood cell levels are astronomically high. Very, very concerning. So basically now she has a very strong dewormer. We're hoping that it's parasites or whatever worms that she just needs to clear out, and that's why her white blood cell count is super high. In 4 weeks, we're going to do another fecal test and another blood draw, and we'll see if that comes back fine. If her blood count is a lot better, then we'll be good to go, basically. And we just can't really explain why it was so high, but we can at least see that there are, some improvement there. And on top of all of that, her spay incision is totally fucked up. So we now have her in a surgical suit, and she has an antibiotic for that because it's just all messed up. And it's just all these different things. She's going to be totally fine. If the white blood cell count doesn't come down in a couple weeks, then it could mean that something else deeper is going on inside. We're hopeful that it's not. but it's just so much. And then on top of that, like being to the vet 3 times in 5 days with a puppy that is reactive and excited, like it's so stressful in those moments when she's just like not settling down and not calming down, and she's yapping and she's jumping and all the different things. And then there's people who make comments because she has a stigma with her. She's an American bully, but I know that a lot of people look at her and probably just assume she's a pit bull, and she may have like pit bull in her, but it doesn't make her a full, you know, pit bull or anything. But it's like then people will give looks and make certain comments, and it's just like, I'm trying my fucking best. Like I'm trying my best, and it's just frustrating. Like when she's not all the way healthy, we wanted to dive into group training. Like it's just all these different things. Like she'll be fine. You know, I don't want to sit here and complain. I just want to let you guys know that. And then Nash and I have slept on the couch with her the past 2 nights, and we have gotten legit probably 6 hours of sleep in 2 nights. So I am like very sleep deprived right now. I'm a little bit more emotional than usual, but this is my first time leaving the house besides going to like vet appointments with Gemma in like 3 days. I have not been able to work out really. I have not been able to just focus on anything besides Gemma. So this little Skin Pharm appointment is such a great little treat. Couldn't come at more of a perfect time, and I definitely need a little dose of Kevin right now. When I tell you, I'm seriously so excited to meet Kevin. I know I've said it like 40 times, but I cannot wait for you guys to meet him. You are going to absolutely love him. Hello. Good, how are you? I don't think I'll ever get over those stairs.
Oh, me neither. It's weird. I think there's like something weird.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Wait, is this real?
It's been 25 years. Come here.
So long.
Oh my god.
How are you?
Come here. How are you?
Oh my god. Take me to Italy, please, because I don't want to be here right now.
Okay, yeah. Close your eyes. We're in Italy right now.
I can hear the ocean. Lake Como.
Lake Como. We're on a boat. It's wooden. There are lots of different colors.
Yes.
Homes.
No, I'm there. Hold on, I'm there.
Like, I can taste garlic.
No, you are Italy. Look at you.
I'm garlic. Do you smell it?
I'm olive oil and you're garlic.
Wait, cute. We're red and hi.
I told them like 4 times.
I saw you
like
get it done.
Yes. Can
It
you?
looks
I know you
terrible.
can't really do it. No, keep going. What else?
I'm like, go
what else
back.
do you hate about me?
No, wait, it looks so good.
Thank you. I've only just flew across the country for it.
This stance is like.
We're doing BBL and golden infusion somehow in like 10 minutes.
No, that's
she
how
was
it
like,
feels.
well, 10 minutes, you know, and I was like, no. She's like, great, 10 minutes it is.
Oh my god.
Okay, do you have anything on your skin right now?
No.
Okay, you are drama. Your skin
No.
looks amazing.
I started breaking out all in here. I've got like zit right here. But when I tell you I had like 4 blackheads like all within my eyebrows that like came out. And then right in here, what it looks like is just blackheads that are like coming out to the surface. And
Okay.
I had like some over here, and I like don't do forehead. Usually it's like all down here. I just
Golden
had a big
infusion
one
will
here.
knock that right out.
But it was but I didn't know if it was maybe because we got Gemma. I've given her a few baths. I do like a hypoallergenic rub down.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, maybe it's her coat that my skin is reacting to.
Yeah.
But
Or they just have like dirt and oil in their hair.
and then like when I give her kisses or
I
something.
just like smush George into my face.
Yes,
all the time.
exactly. So I'm like,
I'm like, why is
maybe-
my face dirty?
Yeah. I'm like, maybe that's why. But it looks, today is honestly one of my best days that I've had with my skin, because I had 3 zits down here, and then I had all these forehead ones, and then I just had like a cluster right here, and I'm like, perfect.
No, you look like a skincare goddess today.
Thank you.
Incredible.
But
The
you
video
know,
prep to me, I was like,
but you
what am I
saw a
about
little
to
bit,
see?
right?
Yeah, no, I saw it, but I was like, I literally was like, I didn't even want to open the video because I was like, she's having like
No way, you didn't
cystic
respond
acne.
for like 12 hours.
I love to like leave you on red.
Which you do. And it's so fun. I'm like, he doesn't care
Like
about
sometimes
me.
you text me and I literally read it in
I know that you're at
3
work and I
seconds.
expect you. I know you read it right away, and I know you're at work, and I'm like, he's choosing to actively not reply.
I actually start replying and then I like backspace and I put it back in my pocket and I'm like, I'm gonna make her wait.
Make your way. It's like all of my toxic relationships. It's good because I'm so happy with Nash. I need like a toxic relationship.
Yeah. And honestly, down here is looking really good too.
It's looking really good.
Yeah.
I can take off my necklace if we need, but
yeah, maybe let's do face and chest.
Okay.
And then do your gold infusion.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Easy peasy, beautiful.
Are we gonna do blue or are we just gonna do reds?
I don't even think we need to do red because blue because blue is more for like bacterial acne.
Okay,
I don't think
and
you're
I
having
don't
a
think I have that.
bacterial issue.
Yeah, it's
I think you're just clogging
surface
your
level.
pores.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
I think you're just clogged.
Just stop clogging it. Yeah, here's a close up of the skin prior to the BBL. Can't hog this all up. I've got my little Skin Pharm headband. I've got
Oh.
No, go. Go ahead.
You're like, I'm trying to film content, and I'm like, goodbye eyes.
Goodbye. Oh, these are way darker than normal. Are these different?
No.
Okay, no, of course not.
I think your eyesight's just getting worse. I think it's the lash serum.
No, it is. I'm not kidding.
The lash serum's actually ruining your eyesight too. It's ruining everything about you, but you have amazing brows and
that's all that matters. Which honestly, at the end of the day, you get it. It's all that matters.
And also what did we call this? A root balm? What did you call it?
What?
The thing you got down to your hair?
What? Oh, a root balm?
She bombed the root.
A root tap.
A root tap.
Oh, there's nothing like, what is this called?
Ultrasound gel. Just all over the face.
All over. It kind of is nice though.
It is
feels
nice.
Very cooling.
Oh, I love having this on my skin while I'm getting this
Yeah.
BBL done because it kind of helps like cool the skin too.
It really does. I love it.
I'm like, should I start putting ultrasound gel on my skin as like skincare?
Yeah.
Like nothing is
It's the new trend.
dewier.
It's the new slugging.
Does that feel fine?
Mm-hmm. The redness is significantly better.
Well, that's because also it's been 3 years since your last appointment. So
No, literally.
they actually, when they went to book you, they were like, we don't even have her chart anymore.
Yeah, sorry. It's been so long. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see right away. We just did my chest and my face with the BBL photo facial. Right away, it's already looking so much better. It definitely is spicy. Like, those laser beams are spicy. The first time we tried it out wasn't as spicy, but the more that I've been doing it, the longer I've been doing it, the stronger that we've been doing the lasers. And it definitely was, I was like, oh, it's a little bit, just feels like a little like pinch, like a rubber band that's kind of snapping on your face, but so worth it. And it's over really, really quickly. And then we did my chest as well, which is looking significantly better. Now we're gonna do what they call the gold infusion, the works. So we're gonna draw my blood, they're gonna spin it, get PRP, inject it back into this little like gold infusion thing. Kevin can describe it probably way better than I can, but it's got all of the juices and all the goods in it, and then he's just gonna stamp it into my skin.
Gold infusion.
And she can sing.
Start with a blood draw.
Okay, wait.
I'm like, I actually have someone else doing your blood draw today, and Nash just walks in.
I would love that. Actually, he's never drawn my blood before.
I know, that's what
He
you told
wants
me.
to poke me so
That's
bad,
he's
but
always
I'm
feeling
like,
your veins, and you're like, enough.
no. When I was literally having a mental breakdown yesterday over Gemma, what he was doing and what his love language now is palpating my veins. He'll just start touching my arm and he'll start palpating, and he'll be like, "It's okay, like everything's gonna be fine." And I'm like, "This is romance. This is modern day romance."
It is, and it's honestly fun. When someone has good veins and you like see them or feel them, you're like,
Sexy.
nice.
It's like, ooh.
He's just like excited to be
Yeah.
doing IVs and all that kind of stuff.
This is her. This is mother. Okay, wait. Explain what the gold infusion is, because I kind of did. I did my part, but
Okay.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Gold infusion in general is just like a mini needling treatment. It's meant to like stamp across the skin. There's a bunch of little teeny tiny needles that are 0.6 millimeters, and they're creating like little channels in the skin, which by itself, if we just did that, is great because it gives you like a nice collagen boost. Because anytime needles are going into the skin at that kind of level, it's going to disrupt old collagen and force your body to repair it. So that's great.
Mm-hmm.
But so the gold infusion specifically is like infusing whatever we need to get into the skin. So there's different levels of it, but we're doing the works, which means we're putting everything in it.
The whole thing.
We have super serum, which is just like an antioxidant serum. It's got like all your like vitamins, your hydration, like all that kind of stuff. And that's at baseline. We're going to put some Dysport in it. Dysport, we know, is usually going to be calming our muscles down, but instead at that level of the skin. It's not getting to the muscles. It's just helping to like tighten up pores, reduce redness. We have some Restylane filler, which is going to be, again, not filling anything. It's just hydrating the skin. And then we have your PRP from your blood. And those platelets are really just going to enhance the whole process of building new collagen. It'll also reduce inflammation. So that'll be nice for acne, rosacea, all that kind of stuff. But it's just like an all-around great treatment with minimal downtime.
And I have to tell you guys, my skin, the last time we did this, it was before Charleston. My skin in the videos, no filter or anything, I was actually glowing. Actually glowing. It works so well. It works so well, and it lasts a while too. So
if you want to go deeper, that's when someone does like microneedling with PRP.
Yeah.
For better like collagen repair, where we can like fix like scarring, like fine lines and wrinkles. But if you're looking for something like before an event, before your wedding, before being on camera or something, and you need like a little downtime, quick results, cold infusion.
Yeah, because this is little downtime. This is like what?
Oh yeah, like 24 hours.
It's 24 hours. Like just don't wear makeup for 24 hours, and you're.
And that is the rule, but the 24 your skin looks normal. By, like, a couple hours.
Because you guys will see like right after it won't look any craziness. It won't look any craziness.
Let's draw this blood.
Let's draw it, baby. We just put numbing all over my face just because, like you said, we're going to be doing a little bit of stamping. So you can feel it a little bit. So there is number all over my face, which is always such a weird feeling. And my nose has been so itchy recently. But I'm really excited. He's going to stamp away on my neck and my face, and you guys will see almost right away after that I will be literally glowing. Maybe in the next few days I'll take another video and give you guys just a little bit of an update of my skin so you guys can see kind of how it sets in 24 to 48 hours later. Look at it. The juices are flowing.
Okay, now we're infusing.
The stamp is stamping. We are, and if you look at this POV, look at how focused you are. You are such a hard
I'm like,
worker.
No more talking, Sophia, because I am so intently stamping this across your forehead.
So we're going to do the full face and neck. My face is numb. It's always so weird because my lips are kind of numb.
This is just the best thing. Your skin literally feels so great after getting one of these.
So good. It already feels amazing.
It like drinks it up.
Yes. My camera is at 6% right now, but I don't know if you guys can tell in the natural lighting, or maybe this lighting is a little bit better. Already, I feel like my skin is a little bit more even, but these are like things that over time, over the next like week or so, my skin will really start to glow with the gold infusion, and then the coloring will kind of just balance out over time with the laser therapy. But that's kind of like what it's like to go to Skin Pharm. They're absolutely the fucking sweetest people ever. it felt so good to get out of the house, treat myself, do something for myself, and kind of get like a little beautification. Like what girlhood, right? Like when in doubt, just go get your nails, hair, makeup, whatever you need. But that felt really good to do, and I just love Kevin. I hope you guys are obsessed with him as I am. He is just the best. But yeah, this is kind of what it's looking like right now. My mouth is numb, so it's a little bit weird when you get your whole face numbed up, but super easy peasy, in and out in an hour. And now I'm gonna go home and snuggle with Miss Gemma Lou and make sure that she is doing okay.